What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another toy review because we are looking at a Soto one more time. So, I think I might have a Soto addiction. I need help. Anyways, let's take a look at Kamen Rider Valen. So, I never thought I'd actually be getting a secondary rider for this season, but looking at Kamen Rider Valen, so it is actually simple but honestly cool design. I love chocolate. I love the color red. Red and brown are a nice combination for me. So, you know, uh, what the heck? I decided to get him anyway. So, again, not really part of my original plan, but plans change, and now here we are. So, yeah, let's take a look at Kamen Rider Valen. But before we go on to the figure, so let's take a look at the packaging. So again, yeah, so this is set A. So for set A, we have the head, arms, and other parts like the leg armor, the Valen Buster, the feet, and the flimsy action base for whatever it is. And we have the entire body for set B. So nothing much really, but when you put them all together, well, it's actually a really complete figure. So, first of all, I really like to comment that Kamen Rider Valen's design in general, very, very sleek, and that translates very well into the figure. So, anyways, let's take a look at the articulation. So, the head, well, kind of turns quite well. You can't go 360 because of the chest armor, but you can get like a bit of up down action on the head. You can make him nod, sure. So the shoulder armors, or the shoulder parts rather, so they move quite well. I can get a good like over 90-degree angle. Again, these armor parts on the chest are kind of in the way, but otherwise you get pretty decent movement. So you can kind of basically go round 360. Maybe if you pull the arms out toe a little outward, you probably get more, but that's the way it is. But you can also like move the arms a bit more forward with that, uh, again because of the special joint. So you also have like the upper arm joint that allows for arm rolls like this again. So we have the elbow, um, the arm part here kind of gets in the way, but that's actually a 90-degree bend. No problem there. So the hands are on a ball joint actually, so you can kind of move them around like this, and you can turn them around 360 like so. And of course you can pop it off if you want to use the open hands for more dynamic poses, sure. Now, the waist, so because the belt is molded into the waist, so that's just there. No special gimmicks. The belt is really just there for like design. So you can go 360 without any problem whatsoever. Now there is a hole on the left waist, but it really doesn't connect with the Valen Buster. I don't think you can, like, the deluxe toy shows you that you can like place the Valen Buster on the left side with a holster, but you can't do that with the Soto figure for some reason, and yet they still feature that hole, which is weird. Again, not necessarily a bad thing, but it's weird that they included it. So the legs can move forward, uh, kind of like a bit of a 90 degree, sure. It can go a little bit to the back. The knees bend more than 90 degrees, which is nice. And the feet are on the usual ball joint. So, you get your typical Sodo action from here. And again, the accessory is the Valen Buster. So there are two stickers that you put on. So one is like on the handle part. So like this top part here with the Gochizo, by the way. So that's pretty much everything you get with Kamen Rider Valen. Now, one thing I'd like to note, so for the chest armor, usually like you need to put like the chest piece and the back armor like together, so you sandwich the torso in between. But you don't need to do that with this figure. Like, again, just like the belt, the chest armor is already molded into the torso. Like, the torso is just one piece, or at least they've already been put together. Most of Kamen Rider Valen's parts are painted on. For stickers, like you have the head right here, the white parts on the white chocolate parts on the chest, the shoulder armor. So this the entire forearm armor is a sticker. So like you have stickers on the sides of the torso. Some of these gold lines are like really slim pieces of sticker right here. So the upper thighs are like stickers, knees, and this red part on the feet, and of course like the belt stickers. So not really much in terms of like the stickers, but uh, as I would like to point out that if you are going to like, let's say you're planning on getting this figure, for example, like be careful with these parts. Like look at this one. The moment that it made contact with the uh like like the pieces inside, or like the pelvic joints, like it gets in there, like it immediately scratched the sticker right there. So I highly recommend that you actually pull the legs a little outward so that there's minimal contact between like the pelvic joints and the thigh stickers, because they're really what damages the stickers, especially over time. I mean, sometimes like as soon as you start playing with your figures like this, yeah, immediately there's damage on the stickers. So let's have him pose for a little bit. So I'm having, Valen like shoot the Valen Buster like this, or like Hanto using the Valen Buster like to punch the enemy. Like, I know it's awkward. That's not how you use a gun, but that's how he used it. And, considering that he is a Kamen Rider, so, let's have him do a traditional rider kick. Which, has no problem. He can do that quite well. Again, I do like the sleeker design of Valen compared to, let's say, Gav. So, I actually have Gav right here. Like, for some reason, he's scratching his head. Uh, if you want to see why he's scratching his head, you probably want to see my Facebook post for the memes. So, anyways, yeah. Like, you can really see the differences between them, right? And he also has that kicking gummy part. So, yeah. I'm not saying that Gav is bulky, but I just think Valen is a little bit sleeker in that regard. Again, Design wise, I do like the more traditional Kamen Rider face, or quote unquote traditional, but nonetheless, I do like the facial features on Valen. Again, I do like chocolate. I do like the red. So there is actually a brand called Ghana Chocolate. So the classic Ghana chocolate has this red box with gold text in it. Now it doesn't real well. I do think they have a white chocolate variant, but like the classic Ghana chocolate, you know, has again this distinct red box with gold text, which again, uh, I think that was the snack or the the sweet that Toei was actually basing Valen of. Uh, that's just my assumption, but it's the only snack in Japan, or it's the only chocolate brand in Japan that has red packaging with gold text. You cannot make that mistake. Yeah. So again, very simple. It is complete with the Valen Buster. So again, well, the poses are quite. I would say, despite articulation, well, uh, there are some poses that I really wanted to try but couldn't. But that's Soto for you. You get quite a lot of articulation, but not every kind of pose possible. But it works for what it is, I guess. Yeah. So I would say Kamen Rider Valen for uh you know I would give Kamen Rider Valen a 4 out of 5. It's it's really simple design. It's solid, but like it's not anything new or revolutionary either. Uh, I think there's just like some potential that was missing. I don't know, but uh, it's definitely not a. I, I mean, it's a complete soda in my opinion, but perfect will. Again, perfect is subjective. So, but again, it does what I think it needs to do, and like even though I gave it like a 4 out of 5, I couldn't really ask for anything else with this one. Again, like I said, it has everything it needs. But maybe like if there was some kind of other gimmick, or it came with some other parts that could have been useful or would have improved some aspect, perhaps. I don't know, like more dynamic hands probably, but again, well, not necessary in my opinion. But again, for what it's worth, it's fine, really. So that's my review for Kamen Rider Valen. What do you think? Uh, so do you think this is an okay figure? Let me know down in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, please do leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!